are done our tractor run. Time to clean up the truck again and head out for a plow rip.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. What you're watching right now is what I call the glamorous life. And by glamorous, I mean running on 4 hours sleep, fueled entirely by energy drinks. Today we're celebrating an anniversary. No, not my wedding anniversary or the birth of my daughter. Something much more important to you. We're celebrating 5 years with an absolute beast. The SnowDogg HD82 Snowplow. We figured since we had the cameras rolling for this last storm, I'd give you a proper 5-year review. No, not the kind of review where a guy in a clean shirt reads a brochure. I'm talking about a review from the cab, after we've dragged this thing across enough asphalt to pave a highway to the moon. We've put this plow through absolute torture, and I want to tell you if it survived. First off, for everyone asking in the comments, let's talk about the specs. The HD82 is an 8-foot straight blade. It's rocking a 304 stainless steel moldboard, which is great because unlike everything else in the Salt, the stainless doesn't rust. Weight-wise, she's sitting at around 680 pounds. That puts it firmly in the big boy category. You need a minimum of a 3/4 ton truck to carry this. Do not try and strap this to your Ford Ranger or your wife's minivan. It will not end well. This version of the HD80 has a floating A-frame, which gives you that really nice clean scrape. You can see from the footage how it hugs the ground and follows the contours. A lot better than you've been following that New Year's resolution. Now you might be looking at the footage thinking, that looks wider than 8 feet, and you're correct. That's because of the SnowDogg Wing Kit. Listen to me closely. If you are plowing commercially without wings, you are working too hard. The wings are our secret weapon. They essentially turn this straight blade into a massive snow scoop. Here's the science. Without the wings, the snow spills off the sides like water off a duck's back. That's called windrowing. It's fine for driveways, but on a big lot, it's a big waste of time. With the wings, the angle catches the spill off, lets us carry, and I'm not exaggerating, massive amounts of snow. We can still windrow if we angle it hard, but mostly we use it to scoop and stack. It makes an 8-foot blade produce like a 10-foot snow pusher, which means I get to go home faster. Alright, let's talk about visibility. When we first got this unit, it had the standard halogens, and look, the halogens are fine. If you enjoy squinting and guessing where the curb is, it was basically like holding a candle out the window in a blizzard. We upgraded to the heated LED headlights, and it was the best money we ever spent. The keyword here is heated. If you buy the cheap LEDs off Amazon, they run cool. That means snow sticks to them, turns to ice, and suddenly you're driving blind. These SnowDogg LEDs heat the lens. They melt the snow on contact. No more getting out in negative 20-degree weather to wipe your headlights. They stay defrosted, they stay bright, and they keep me from hitting poles. That's a 10 out of 10. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Reliability. Is it tough? Let me put this in perspective. We've put 600 to 1,000 hours per season on this snowplow. That's right, per season. That is an insane amount of vibration,
Slamming into piles.
and scraping concrete. In 5 years, honestly, it's been amazing. We've had very few issues. Now, we're not magic, and neither is SnowDogg. Some stuff wears out. We've replaced some hydraulic seals. That's just normal. If you run hydraulics hard, seals are going to leak eventually. It's a cheap fix. We've also replaced 2 cutting edges. Over 5 years, averaging between 600 to 1,000 hours a year, that's not bad at all. After 4 years, we also replaced all 3 cylinders and the main electrical solenoid. This was just proactive. Why? Because I'd rather replace them in a warm shop on a Tuesday afternoon than have a cylinder blow out at 3 a.m. during the storm of a century. Aside from that, just regular hydraulic oil changes and greasing the pivots. If you grease it, it won't seize. Simple mechanics. So 5 years later, thousands of hours logged, millions of pounds of snow moved. Do I regret buying the SnowDogg HD82? Absolutely not. This thing owes us nothing. It has paid for itself 10 times over. It's a stainless steel animal that loves to eat snow. If you treat it right, feed it some grease, give it some fresh oil, and slap some wings on it, it'll take care of you too. I'm going to get back to plowing because unfortunately the snow doesn't move itself. If you got any questions about the setup, drop them in the comments. Stay warm, stay safe, and keep the shiny side up. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video and the review, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.